It's very unusual of me to address the press. What I witnessed last night, a very humble dinner we were to have at the residence of the governor. And unknown to us, within the curfew hours, before the curfew hours, we'd not gone beyond 7:30 to 8. I hear a big bang on the door. The next thing we see is police officers coming to raid the residence of the governor. So I ask a very simple question. What were they coming to do? Is it not considered polite that you ring the governor of the county, and even if there was an allegation, tell him that we have heard about this, and give the governor the first chance to be able to tell you what it is? But storming a residence of a governor, a constitutionally elected governor, I find this to be totally obnoxious, to say the least. I've espoused peace. I preach peace, and I preach orderly society. I sat in Serena, and I asked, one of the things that we carried out in Serena is for this country to be governed under the rule of law. And the rule of law requires that you give a fair chance to both parties to express their opinion. I'm not a stranger to government. I've been a minister for many years. I've been an ambassador for more than 10 years. I've been a professor at the University of Nairobi. And I've respected authority throughout my life. And I will continue respecting the authority throughout my life. But when the authority goes beyond the excesses that I saw last night, that is totally unacceptable. It is totally unacceptable. You cannot come and disturb orderly people. This is a campaign period. The campaign window is still on until Saturday. And therefore, every candidate has a right to persuade voters to vote their direction. In this case, I have a right to persuade the voters to vote for my candidate, Engineer Ongeri, whom I believe quite strongly he's in the lead. What I'm seeing now are maneuvers to try and create chaos, confusion, so that the voting can be compromised.
Sure.
It's not going to happen because I've been around, I've gone around, and the resolve of Bonchari people that I've seen in their faces, in their utterances, is going to shame them.
Yeah.
Give the people of Ongeri their constitutional right to vote for the candidate of their choice.
Yes.
Don't try and maneuver and manipulate results.
Yes, exactly.
It's not, you may have a temporary relief that you've won, but I can assure you, in my experience, you have lost it all.
Yes. Yes.
You have lost it all because you must understand where people are coming from and where they're going. There are different seasons. Seasons when we must campaign, like now, and seasons when we must sit and relax. And we don't hate anybody. We love everybody. We want to work with everybody. But when you start putting your finger into my nose, then I must react. The only way I can react is to appeal to the voters of Bonchari that if you had any doubt, your candidate is Engineer Oimeke. If you had any doubt anywhere whatsoever, your candidate is Engineer Oimeke. Let us for once show Kenyans that we are a mature population in this Gusii land. And the decent thing we can do is to have decent elections.
Absolutely.
That's all we're asking for. And I know of other arrangements which I've had, I've seen, I've witnessed. Even when I drove here this morning, I received very critical information that manipulation of the voter turnout and the voting pattern is going to be manipulated. We are not cowards. We have been there in these elections before many times. We have won and we have lost. So we know the art of winning and the art of losing. So we're not strangers to these processes. So I appeal to the IBC, take charge of these elections. I appeal to the security forces. Ninyi ni watumishi kwa wote. Play your rightful role as watumishi kwa wote. Don't favor anybody, but ensure that there is a peaceful coexistence by every party. And I appeal to the electorate of Bonchari. Don't be upset even if they chase you from the line to come and vote. Insist that you want to vote for your candidate of your choice. God bless Kenya and God bless Gusii land.